is Rosie, and I'm a relationship and singles coach, a nude yoga teacher for women and couples, and I also share the yoni egg practice and crystal pleasure wand practice on my website, rosiereese.com. And today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 powerful tools to self-love. And the first step is self-acceptance. It's really important, it's crucial that we accept ourselves 100% without making any changes at all before we learn to love ourselves. And might sound easier said than done, but it's really, really powerful, because when we accept ourselves as we are right now, just to picture that right now as you are, you fully accept this, okay, this life, this body, this situation, this circumstance, whatever you're going through right now. There's real power in accepting that. It's almost like when we just learn to feel it and just experience it for what it is, we surrender. And when we surrender, we let go of resistance, which is also really, really powerful. And so if you can look at your life right now and just see what it is that you're resisting, what you're not so happy about. And it might be something physical on your body, so your belly might not be as flat as you want it to be. Your breasts might not be as big as you want them to be. Or maybe you don't like the way your hair sits, or whatever it is. Perhaps it's you don't like where you live, or you don't like your job. There's this resistance, right? And I'm not saying that you need to settle and do nothing about it. More, I am urging you to see if you can just actually accept it as it is right now, without needing to change it. When we surrender to it, we create space for change to occur. So for me personally, before I get up in front of a yoga class, especially a nude or naked yoga class, I have to be in full self-acceptance of who I am and where I am right now in my life. If I get up there and I'm self-conscious and insecure and not feeling great in my body, people can feel that, and that vibrates out to my students. And so before each class, I really take a few deep breaths and I remind myself that I am exactly where I need to be, and I am exactly who I need to be. And I've been blessed with this physical body in this lifetime to deliver this message. And that takes, I need to accept that. I need to accept that this is my body, this is my hair, this is what I've been given, this is the world I am in. And when I surrender to that, then it creates that space for even more amazing stuff to occur. And then I can learn to love myself. And then changes start to happen. So if you're, say, very overweight and you find it really hard to accept this, when you accept it and you surrender, then it's almost like something shifts. And then you'll start to treat your body more like a temple, and everything that you put in it, food, drink, anything, will be nourishing rather than self-sabotaging. So see if you can fully accept where you are right now in your body and in your life, and then start to feel the love come in. You'll feel it. So my second tool to self-love is implementing a daily sadhana. So sadhana basically means practice. And in Kundalini Yoga, which is a yoga that I love teaching and I love practicing, it's very powerful. In Kundalini Yoga, we always practice a daily sadhana. And for the devout Kundalini yogis, they often get up at 4 a.m. and practice a 2.5-hour sequence. Now, you don't have to do this, but what I am asking is for you to have a look into your life and see where you can fit in at least 5 to 20 minutes, maybe an hour if you can. There's no stress if you can't. But something which brings you back to your center, which brings you back into your body, which reminds you that you are love. When I asked my guru, when I was doing my yoga teacher training in Bali, when I asked him, why he gets up every morning and does this really long sequence and lots of meditation and breathing, he said to me, because it reminds me of my soul. It reminds me of my true essence. And this is really true. So often we get up in our heads about our life, and we get really flustered and stressed and scattered. But a daily sadhana brings you back to that place of calm and that place of presence. And I really encourage you to incorporate a meditation. And there's lots of Kundalini meditations online, which are really, really transformational on many levels. My third tip or tool to self-love is prioritizing your pleasure. So I'm a really firm believer in self-pleasure or mindful masturbation. And why this is because our sexual energy is our most potent, powerful energy in our body. It's also known as our kundalini energy in some traditions. And that sexual energy is located down in our base chakra, or in our base energy, or in our body. And when we self-pleasure in a conscious way, in a loving way, in a way that you treat your own lover, it helps to raise that energy through your body and brings it up and out of this space and into the whole body. So you can glow. I know there's so many women who have a regular self-pleasure practice who literally radiate. They glow, they're shining. And what the jade egg does, or the yoni egg, you can get rose quartz eggs or black obsidian or any kind of egg. You don't even have to self-pleasure with it, but you can simply insert it into the yoni, and which is also known as your sacred space in Indian Sanskrit, and literally let it do the work itself. But there's real power in having this conscious connection with yourself, because you release the expectation on other people to fill you up or to be that sort of person, to be your lover, and you instead take on that yourself. You become your own lover. And self-pleasure doesn't even have to be a sexual thing. It can actually be a sensual thing, and that's the most powerful thing of all. And it can be in the shower. When you're washing your body, see if you can slow down and just really consciously move your hands or your washer or whatever you've got, or you're exfoliating. Just slowly touch your body. Massage your body, maybe with moisturizer when you get out of the shower. See if you can really slow down the process. So often we're scrubbing ourselves and it's rough, it's masculine. And when we slow down, we slow down in our heads. But what we need to do first is physically slow down and be your own lover. Seduce yourself. It's really, really powerful. So they're my 3 tips to self-love. And if you want to know more, just head to my website, rosiereese.com, and enjoy the process. Sadhna.